What is up, Drama Nation? I'm your host, me. This should be working. I got another podcast episode kind of type beat. Hopefully my internet doesn't kill it. And I've had 3 attempts at this already. We got the rainbow stuff, as you can see. Upgrades. Animated visualizer. Yeah, so I sound like Herbert the Pervert there. My teeth went. I. Wait, did I get gifted nitro? Oh. Oh, I've never seen that in my my friends thing. So why do they add nitro there? Alright, so I'm gonna be doing some reading and gonna be pretty epic. I wanna go grab some water and green tea before I start. Tired. This. Alright, so this journal, this dude. I started NoFap on the 7th of February last year. That was the best day of my life and the best decision I've made so far. Before that date, I noticed I was fapping. Wait, what? Stroke, dude. I'm having a stroke. I noticed that fapping was taking up all. Okay, you know what? I'm taking out the. I'm not gonna listen to myself while I listen to this. It's like a speech jammer. I might go grab some tea before I start, though. I started NoFap on the 7th of February last year. That was the best day of my life, and the best decision I've made so far. Before that date, I noticed that fapping was taking up so much of my time that I couldn't even let the day pass without masturbation. I couldn't even let the day pass without. Oh, yeah. I was wasting so much energy that I could have put into various hobbies, allowing all my potential to be flushed down the toilet as if I beat it. As if I beat it out of myself. That's exactly what you're doing, though. You're beating it out of yourself, you know? Oh, I get it. Potential. My family was starting to worry for me, as I spent almost hours at a time in the bathroom, stuck in vicious cycle I couldn't escape until I started NoFap. The first few weeks were the roughest, that's for sure. Every few hours, I had untamable urges that took every cell in my body and brain to resist, either by distracting myself with a game or going outside, or with new strategies I thought of on the journey. After a while, I saw various changes within my psyche. I was a lot more masculine, socialized with people, and shut myself in less. I studied a lot more with my time, and I got my grades to a good spot. I scheduled my day knowing exactly what I was going to do. I didn't I really don't have not I really don't have enough space for every way NoFap has changed me. Wow. That's crazy. For everyone trying to begin this valiant, I don't know how to read, guys. Journey. I strongly recommend you do. The amount of changes I've witnessed within myself, my communication, and the time, energy I've had have been staggering, to say the least. And the decision to start NoFap has been possibly the best in recent memory. To everyone going to take this road, I have some advice. Keep your door open. You are a lot less likely to relapse because there's less privacy. Leave your phone away from the bathroom. Don't give in to the urge. Distract yourself by doing something you love, or watch a okay. Or watch a comedy sketch. No, we don't promote here. Just kidding. So, alright, I can't. Just do something to distract yourself. I feel like if you go to consume more, like television, you watch some, I don't know if it's the best. I mean, most of those are great, but just like consuming, instead of outputting, I don't know. Pretty epic though. That's over a year of donut. I'm tired. Ugh. I had a crazy conversation with myself when I sat down to meditate. It was insane, guys. It was insane. Change it. I'm trying to find some juicy. What's up? My NoFap journey hasn't been easy. It took me more than 17 attempts to reach 90 days. NoFap for me and you right now is even harder because we have to stay home. And we get tempted easily. The FERP. But it didn't stop me to reach 90 days. While doing No Nut, I tried to improve myself in every way. Maybe it didn't work out. Maybe it didn't work out. I learned a very important lesson that everything is in your mindset. Very true, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. I've heard this many times before, but I've never thought that it is as important as it is. However, on this attempt, I started by telling myself that I will not think about corn and lust. It sounds so funny when I replace words. And the two I'm having a stroke, guys. I need to go drink something like water and stuff. In the next 2 weeks, I didn't have any major or any significant urges. I also stopped being afraid of doing things because before No Nut, I felt like I was going down mentally. I started to fear things like running intervals. but now I'm more than happy to do it because I have the goals that I want to reach. Yeah, that's insane. That's epic. Make no not easier. Communicate with your friends daily because they are the ones who give you strength and the mental help when needed. I also want to say thank you to everyone that motivated me and brought up my mood almost every day. I love you all, my homies. So, more than 17 attempts to reach 90 days. It's not bad, dude. That's not bad at all. I've had 27 attempts in the past 100 days. And this is my longest one so far. This is the one I'm most hopeful about. Of course, I could always fail. I'm aware of that, but I'm doing all of the precautions. I'm doing all of the practices and good habits to implement. I gotta go make some tea. I'll be right back. But before I'll finish what I was saying. I've been taking cold showers and I've been meditating and I've been doing epicness. Current stream bitrate is higher. Oh god, what happened? We recommend that you use a bitrate of 2. Oh, why is it too high? What? Your bitrate can be too high? I had no idea. I had no idea that it could be so high. Did I fix it? I think I'm gonna fix it. I'm sorry. I bumped the microphone. Alright. I am gonna go make some tea. I'll be right back. Intermission. Alright. Got my cup. Alright, sorry. I am back. Oh, have 4 viewers? God, I am so sorry. Average watch time. Wow. Alright. We're back now. And Bingus Bongus. Oh my god. My audio bitrate was at 0? Is it because I wasn't talking? My voice cracked a little bit. Alright. I'm gonna go consume. Actually. So something bad that's happening right now is it's picture day and it's supposed to look hecka fine and my eye is super red. Oh my god, it's all like the eye crust. Dude, it's like ah. Oh, it's from the sleep, and instead of getting it off, I just left it. Oh, that does not feel great. If hopefully that whitens up, clears up before. Yeah, I don't want my skill picture to be like that. We got the green tea. I made some eggs. Some good green tea. Yeah. And I'm gonna drink a ton of water. Actually, is that a good idea for photos to drink a ton of water? These are some good eggs. I really like soft scrambled eggs. It's so good. Like you don't need any toppings, dude. You just got the egg itself, and it's great. The egg is literally a topping. That was a good. Alright. That was a really long break, but now we're back. I am ready. Start grinding. Let's do this. It's almost 5. It is almost 5. Alright. All right. Some of these I actually read on stream last time. I'm gonna go up further. What? Uh. Uh. Habibi. Hey there. I was fapping a few years before. I started my journey on the 8th of August. I started NoFap when I saw Lucid's video. I am Lucid Treehouse Discord. It is amazing. Oh, sorry. I started NoFap when I saw Lucid's video. I watched all of his videos about the topic. First, NoFap is a journey. Don't expect results immediately, and do not give up. I plan to continue for a long time. I'm doing this as a way to improve my life. To be able to converse with people and have a good time, not to not view women as a sexual desire / object, and as people. To be more confident, I wanted to have more time every day, and not come in my room fapping and think, why the duke did I do that? Just for a few seconds of bliss every day. I was addicted, I shall not lie about that. I feel like I ruined a lot of friendships because I was clueless, closed-minded, and desired a relationship. Looking back now, I believe I did not care about them much. I was disappointed in myself before. I've begun to believe in myself nowadays. It's still tough. I don't get urges anymore once a week or 2 times a week. Oh wait, once in a week or 2 weeks. Wow. I do feel more confident. Not enough to go out and speak to people though. But this is because of things that I've been dealing with personally for a while. I don't have too many friends, but the ones I have, I am happy to have. I trust them a lot. I believe that anybody can start this journey and achieve the goals you desire. I'm gonna drink some tea. Ooh, it's hot. Ooh. Tastes good. It tastes like rice, which is pretty good. Interesting. Interesting. Um. You can achieve anything if you put enough effort into it. Climb out of your comfort zones. I know, it's hard as heck. A quote I enjoy is, if you dream, Chase it no matter what it takes. James Harden. I believe we all have a dream of becoming better people. You have to take the steps to achieve this goal. Don't dig yourself into a hole, and even harder, want to escape every and even hard oh, don't dig yourself into a hole, and even harder want to escape every time you relapse. If you relapse, try again and again until you find your streak. The mojo you need to continue forever. I have slightly more to say, but that'll be under this. Oh gosh. Wait, no. Under the... Dang it. They didn't say more. They're on 5 months of no newt. Very nice. They pretty much started around my birthday. Around 2 years ago, I wanted to stop fapping for my own benefits. I was not dedicated, I just wanted to give up this addiction and I just could not. It was almost impossible for me to, and I kept some of the words just give me strokes, dude. It was almost impossible for me. I kept relapsing and I gave up. Sorry, there should be commas in some places. Years passed, I wanted to stop fapping, and I got a little motivation. I kept trying so hard, but I would still relapse. I started searching up tips, and I came across Lucid YouTube video on NoFap. Sponsored by... Kidding. I still couldn't give up the addiction. I still couldn't give up the addiction. The place where I would usually flop. Wait, is there an L? Flap? The place I would usually flap was in the washroom. I started to listen to music on the toilet. And I started taking cold showers. This made me relapse more slower. Almost once a week I would relapse. My life was getting filled with worries and pain, so I forgot about NoFap and fapping. Oh no! And I had other things on my mind instead of flapping for about 3 weeks. I realized I haven't flapped in a while, and I made sure that this becomes my lifestyle. After a month of no flap, the addiction should be almost gone, and the urges won't hit as hard as before. I don't know. They're on a pretty high streak because they're on a really high streak because they were like suffering in their outside unrelated to the streak life. That's why they just had no time, or they hurt too much. No Nut has ups and downs. My confidence level is boosted so high. I used to not be talkative and scared of everything with No Nut. I could say or do almost everything. Gave me great energy. I feel more motivated to do stuff, and I am not lazy anymore. The one thing that I enjoy the most is my sleep. I could sleep 6 hours and it would feel like 8. No Nut made my sleep much more proper. Let's see. I sleep. Yeah, I agree. I actually agree with that one. Sleeping is weird. There have been times for school where I had to get 2 hours of sleep. I would have to go to bed at like midnight and wake up at 2 just to get my stuff done. And I should be working right now, but it's good. It's good. Yeah, the sleep thing I completely agree, but I like tend to oversleep sometimes. Just because I don't feel the difference between, well, I do. After more than 9 hours of sleep, like if I go 10 hours of sleep, I feel super groggy. It's just, it feels really bad. But like 8 hours of sleep versus 2, I don't know the difference. But for some reason, Nona hasn't given me the energy to just get up in the morning without going back to bed. I did today, because I just immediately started streaming. I could look at women's personalities and much more beautiful things than think of her as an object. But then the cons. Nona randomly made me a little depressed and sad, but it lasted for a short period of time. The amount of time I have every day is insane. I could do my homework without worries, and I could deal with stress easier. I personally think 90 days is really nothing, and Nona should be more of a lifestyle than counting days, and spending time thinking about it. Oh, I read that really weird. I personally think 90 days is really nothing, and NoFap should be more of a lifestyle than counting days and spending time thinking about it. I recommend to not give up and quit this filthy act. Filthy act! Counting days makes it... counting the days is just like setting up for failure. It is very exciting though to see what day you're on, but the more you think about it, like, you can just go on with, like, Nona can be one of those things where it's your stepping stone. You don't think what day your Nona streak is on, but you implement healthy habits and just continue to do your normal life. Just implementing more healthy habits, you know? Be more calm, focused, mentally aware, mental clarity, present in the moment. You can use that energy, it is literally your life force. And if you don't think of it that way, you feel less groggy. Like, whenever you smash and she wants to cuddle, as a guy, you kind of want to go back, you just want to go to bed after. And that is the same thing for fopping, I feel, is you get really tired afterwards, and that is because you're literally draining your life force. So, if you avoid nutting, you avoid that tired drain, and you can use that energy to implement healthy habits and basically do better in your goals. A lot of people don't have goals, but I'm using this to get to my goals. I'm using this to implement healthy things that can make me better. I can be more aware of my hygiene, my eating, health, fitness. So, like, something I realized already is that my room smells better. I smell better. That's because I don't smell like sweat and shame and balls. My room used to smell so sour. That's so disgusting, but it smells better. It just, it smelled really bad. I showered like once every 2 weeks. Now I'm showering at least I'm showering like every day. If not, it's the day after. And if I don't shower, it's probably because I slept in and I had to grind out my work. But I'm often good at sleeping in, grinding out my work, taking a cold shower, going back at my work. Recently, though, I haven't been, like, too motivated to do my homework, so Honestly, this podcast is more just a no-nut journal for me, and yeah. So, something absolutely insane, it's gonna sound ridiculous. I was meditating, and I visualized me talking to myself. Where does it start? I wrote down almost everything. I kind of remember everything that happened, but I can't really say it. So I wrote it down. This will keep me calm. So I wanted to start the habit of deep breathing, calm, relax, and present in the moment. So here's what I did yesterday. I turned off all my lights, I turned off my devices, I sat in the dark for 30 minutes and I talked to myself. I meditated, but while deep breathing, I visualized me sitting at a table talking to myself. I interviewed me about No Nut, and actually, did I write these down? Because if I did, then I might get to that later. So, here's what I wrote. Mentally pictured me talking, me talking to me, the real me, in quotation marks, about how I can better myself. He said he felt a little more mental clarity. So on the No Nut Streak, he said he felt a little more mental clarity, but he needed to improve still. But I realized something after I wrote all this down. I asked myself, what about the pros and cons? Do you feel any anxiety? I asked myself. I remember this. Sounds probably insane. This probably sounds ridiculous, but this was in like a meditating dream type beat. And I asked myself, like, what job do you want? Who do you truly want to be? I tried to get deep into what I wanted to do, and I just kept talking about YouTube, and I talked about how I didn't have any anxiety at all, but I also argued with myself and said that could be a bad thing because anxiety is supposed to be a motivator. Like, like a due date's coming up. Oh shoot, I'm a little anxious for that. Right now, I don't feel a single, like, I don't feel a nanoliter of anxiety towards my due dates, and it's bad. I'm anxious that I don't feel anxious. No, but I interviewed myself, and he said he felt no anxiety whatsoever. So I questioned. By him I mean myself, but interviewing myself, it was so weird. But I argued that you need anxiety, a little anxiety, to motivate you. And I kind of realized that it probably means I don't care about my assignments, and I probably should. These assignments are literally what are gonna determine my whole future, which sucks. I don't like that. But yeah, so I'll keep reading. We installed many positive traits into me and removed old bad ones. We talked about how anything stopping me internally is just my demons. So, like, I'm tired, I should go to bed and just stop doing this assignment when it's like the middle of the day. It's not the real me. The real me knows that I have a due date coming up, man. I need to transmute my energy, consciously kill the demon talking to me out of my task. What the heck? I wrote this like immediately coming out of it. It sounds like some hippie type beat. It's so weird. I amplified so I had a wall. I visualized a wall of traits, and you plug in traits, and you can take out traits. They're glass. I took out negative traits, visualizing them, and stomped on them. Like, being angry, stomping on it. Being tired, stomping on it. And just plugging in these new... You can also, like, I visualized being able to amplify them. amplifying my confidence, determination. Like, I would install positive traits. I also like visualize like entertaining and being charismatic, being empathetic, more like just being able to relate emotionally more. And I visualized installing this glowing skin and vibrant eye type beat. Crazy, it sounds so weird. I interviewed myself about No Nut. One thing that was brought up in my meditation was me handing me handing the other me a golden ball and saying this is a golden trait, but in order to install it into that wall of traits, I need to reach 90 days. I want to be a YouTuber really bad. Maybe at 90 days my YouTube channel will grow. I mean, I'm on day 28 to 29 today. Like, today will be, at the end of the day, I'll be at day 29. Let's see. I told the me controlling my traits, how I act, and basically my actions, so I guess the real me, to amplify the entertainment level, charisma levels, confidence level, happiness levels. I remember all of this. It was the weirdest, like, dream meditation thing. Attractiveness levels, and told him to make my skin glow and my eyes vibrant. Some weird hippie mode. I told him to tap into his Super Saiyan Nona energy, and he's like, I can't, dude. Not for 2 days. I told him, well, you've been taking cold showers and improving your life, so why not try? This is some weird, this sounds ridiculous. I wrote this immediately coming off of that. It sounds so dumb. There's some things that I can get out of it, but most of it is just some weird, like, weird stuff. But, like, I kind of like the traits part, me focusing on who I really am, what I want to do. Cringy. It's a little cringy. It was bad. I'm gonna end the podcast soon. We got the green tea though, and I really like the green tea. You know, green tea. Yeah. 7 playbacks. Da, 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 We reached 0 viewers at some point. Okay. Some good tea. I really like tea. It's great. Alright. I really like these podcasts. It's kind of just a journal for me, basically. I wrote down steps to transmute the Nona energy. Actually transmutate, because, you know, just like this whole podcast, I haven't had a single oh my god, excuse me. I haven't had a single dropped frame. I haven't had a skipped frame or a missed frame due to rendering or encoding lag. This is a good day. This is epic. Now, this is epic. But anyways, what was I saying? Good green tea. I love green tea. Green tea's so good. Yeah, I'm kind of just out of ideas now. I'm gonna go do my homework because I was supposed to do that. Oh yeah, no. I was gonna say one last thing. I wrote down steps on how to transmit the energy. I did one, when I get the urge, acknowledge that it's there. Two, embrace and utilize the energy by deep conscious breathing and picture the energy moving through my body and channel it to my fingertips. I farted. That was epic. Three, use the energy, the literal burst of energy to do any of the following tasks. And then I wrote down tasks. I can meditate, do my homework, push-ups, calisthenic activities, breathing exercises, edit a video, make a video, plan a video, read a book, play guitar, journal my thoughts, learn something, cold shower, get out of my comfort zone, self-reflect on myself and pick out something to improve on, attempt for 21 days to learn a new good healthy habit. I could come up with more things. I left a lot of room. But yeah, it's cool. Another thing that I've heard was squeezing prostate gland muscles and picturing on you do it 10 times and on the 10th one you inhale deeply, heavily, sharply, deeply, picture the energy going straight to your brain, and then just, I don't know, hissing it out. It's cool. It's very interesting. Usually, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I made a bunch of video ideas, and this is actually one of them, just to do a podcast. If this actually saves on my channel, that'd be pretty sick. Yeah. I'm gonna go. Prepare for pictures today. Make sure that I look twisty fresh. Yeah. Peace out, guys. Thanks for listening. If you made it this far, that would be actually insane. I doubt any of you would. Leave a comment saying egg if you did make it this far. Thanks for watching. It's epic. This is an hour-long podcast. But technically, like 15 minutes was me away from the mic. So, alright, peace out, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.